Hello, Commander.
Well, let's see how good you think you are on this map. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Good luck, have fun, gentlemen. Watcha! Alright, so I guess we're going to be playing for the best of 3 series now, as a little bit of background information that I just found out from both Mike and Jax. Mike is actually now 3-0 against Jax here, so they were doing quite well. Jax was doing quite well for those first, what was it, like 5 rounds, and then he just one slip, and then that was it. One slip, and that was it. So Valkyrie on border, so a nice little throwback to, what was that, like season, what, 2, 3? Why am I over here? Hello? Why? Ooh. Ooh. Has anyone ever actually, like, looked at what's over here? Has anyone ever...
Bomb located by attackers.
What is in this tower? Tower, tell me your secrets. What do you see? Do you see people trying to attack the helicopter? Alright. Drone mind games. Gets the drone. Drone is kill. Big oof. And looks like he still has all of his black eye charges. So our defender for the first round will be Mikiayahu. Some good old-fashioned Valkyrie cams going in Valkyrie cam positions. And your attacker for the day is the one and only Jax, period, dash, period. Or meh. Peeking some good old-fashioned peeking spots. Drone going out here, so we're going to get that information game going as soon as we can. And it looks like he might actually run into the Valkyrie here, so he does see the Valkyrie and instantly clears out that camera. Mike actually rotating here pretty aggressively, going to be peeking down an angle that Jax might not be quite prepared for. Doesn't. He was not prepared for that peek. Thankfully, Jax kind of just like booked it across. I was a little surprised that he decided to like run across so blindly. But he does get away with 76 will be safe to say, HP. And the game is not fully reset, but the players have pretty much kind of gotten back into their little pens and corners. Mike gonna be checking the same angle again, but Jax has moved completely away from it. Completely destroying that door with bullets. Yeah, that's right. Take the system, man. And, well, he does find Jax. Well, Jax now finds the Valkyrie. Valkyrie just kind of pre-firing down that angle. And it looks like Jax is going to actually open up the sight here a little bit. More or less bait, though, as Mike is peeking for the hole, but he doesn't realize that Jax is actually using it as a cover. Jax slinking his way in here. Now, if he pushes in, he's going to catch this Valk sleeping. Oh, no, hang on. The Valk has actually switched angles. So, Valk thinking that Jax is now in sight. He would be correct in that guess. Here comes the peek. And Mike completely dominates Jack in that defensive position. Having the already, pre-fire damage of like 76-ish, he did survive the bullet trade and gets away with the first round. Round 2 coming up. Jax on defense with Mikiayahu on offense. Going Maverick this time. So Mike feeling a little bit, feeling a little bit feisty as picking up the new op and excuse me, sorry, my ears itch. And Jax on the vigil. Ooh, that slow walk. Did you see that man moonwalking? Did you see that man moonwalking? Going for the early peek. This is a little bit daring, though, from Jax here. Hedging his bets, more or less, that he's either going to find the drone. Drone finds him, so drone's going to see all of... Okay, he gets it finally. Drone finally going to see the Jax that is peeking, and we will real quick switch over to Maverick as soon as he spawns, because Maverick might actually switch his spawn locations just to kind of avoid that peek game. 7, 6. Now, he won't hear any of these windows being broken just because his drone is dead and very far away from this location. But Jax will be going for this peek here, and here comes the salsa. Thinking about it, pushes, he guesses right. Whiffs just barely, though. And nothing, nope. Everyone comes out. Well, Jax comes out with a net positive gain of almost 50 health taken off that Maverick. Thought he actually murdered himself there, which would have been hilarious. Goes for the... Wow, that was a nutty mind game. He knew exactly where that that Maverick was going, and Jax completely dominates the defensive round. He knew exactly where that Maverick was going. He's like, ooh, open hole, going for it. Too bad the Vigil was 2 steps ahead. Very well done by Jax to really kind of regain his mental fortitude probably after that loss on Oregon. Very well done. Switching the teams up now with Jax on defense and Mikiayahu on offense. Wait, hang on. I think I screwed that up. Jax on offense, Mikiayahu on defense. That's the combination we're going for. Jax on Ash, Mikiayahu going for the Ela, which is actually kind of a nice. It's a nice little like look-see. So let's actually switch around here a little bit. Keep calm and breach clear. A couple Grismot mines coming out here for the Habana, which is, I mean, kind of standard Grismot stuff. Are we going to see a counter Toxic Peak? I think, no, we don't have any impact, so there's no way that the Ela can actually get himself set up for that. So yeah, he's actually going to be reinforcing it. Doesn't want the Ash to be charging in here like an absolute lunatic. The drone does find these sites. Don't know if he saw the... Ooh, so close, baby. I don't know if he saw the Ela, but he's probably fairly confident. He's trying to hide the drone. He does see the Ela. Ela sees the drone, saves the drone. I think. I don't know if we... Yeah, he wasn't able to get to the drone. He's looking for it. He wants it. He wants it, but I don't think he can get to it. No, he can't get to the drone. So that is 2 drones alive for Jax, which is a very... Again, that information game is super duper important here. Jax just trying to kind of figure out where he wants to push, pushing in from the south to north. And he's going to be getting in fairly scotch clear. Now that will alert Ela as to where the push is coming from. He doesn't know exactly where it's coming from. It could have been from site or it could have been from the main door to the south of him, which it looks like he is kind of thinking that's exactly where Jax is going to be. Jax whipping out the drone. I hope he realizes that he does have a second drone available. He might have just kind of assumed that the first drone was dead and kind of just gave up on it. But it looks like he's going to be scouting around. Doesn't find the Ela just yet, which is, again, it's important. That information game is what wins you games. And he didn't find the Ela just yet. Ela pushing now. He's going to hear the drop. Sees Jackson. Ooh, gets him. So, again, we are now with the defender advantage going in favor of Mike and getting that first trade. On the offensive side, sorry, I was answering a phone text. On the offensive side, we do have Ash once again, but this time we have Vigil, so it's a little bit different. We do not have the Ela. Jack's sticking with what I guess he knows best, and he's going to be going for that invisible South Korean genius known as Vigil. Impact nade, gonna hit the drone. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, you better be careful with that, friend. Gonna go after the drone. Whiffs. Ooh, got him. So, Ash is now in the dark as to what Vigil is going to be doing. But we might just see another spawn peek here from Jax, which, I mean, it does work, but it's kind of like you doing the same trick 2 times in a row. Yeah, looks like he might be trying to do the same thing again. I'm a little bit surprised by this decision here from Jax, as, I mean, you're more than welcome to, you know, play to your best, your heart's content here, friend, but if that's what you're gonna do, I mean, you're gonna... Let's see where the Ash spawns. Ash spawns west side. Does Ash know that the door below her is open, though? That's the important thing. Looking around, Vigil does not find the Ash just yet. Get the headphones on again. There we go. And he might just see the Ash. I mean, none of the cams have been killed just yet, and it looks like Ash is actually trying to slink past all of the cameras. There goes the shooting. Oof. Your boy got domed. I think that was about the 2-second timer that he needed to get the notification about getting peeked out, and that does put Mike in the offensive position. So, yeah, I was a little bit kind of confused by that Vigil pick, because he was pretty much queuing up to do the exact same thing again, but it looks like he just wanted to try a different type of spawn peek, I guess. Thatcher on offense.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by
Okay.
attackers.
It's a decision. I don't know if I would support it, but hey, I'm not in their feet. Okay. So let's see what Jax finds here on his first scouting mission as the drone. He's not going to see too much. Vault cams, again, going up every which way. First one goes onto that little air duct right there. Second one, he's going to hear the drone, looks for it, sees it, gets it. One more black eye for the cool kids. Looks like he's going to actually throw it outside of sight. I like this decision. I really enjoy when Valkyries do this kind of stuff where they just throw their drones, or their cameras, excuse me, in really obnoxious places, because then, as the attacker, you just get ping spammed constantly, and it's the most obnoxious thing in the world. Jax thinking that Mikiayahu is going to actually be pushing and attacking from the spawn peak spot, but it does not happen, and that is because, well, he never got there. Gonna be booking it towards, well, I don't think he actually knows where sight is. We'll have to take a look, but, oh, there we go. Oh, he got it. See, again, he doesn't know that with our Pro League settings, you do not get notifications of when you kill cameras. There are no points that are ever generated or received by these players until the round is over. So everything is completely off of visual cues. So when this Thatcher throws this cam, he doesn't know if he actually got the black camera that was outside of sight. And he did. Mike is aware that Jax is somewhere near sight. Oh, he does see Jax now, but Jax again doesn't know where Valkyrie is. Jax is going to continue looking around for these cameras, but he's not going to be able to find them. He ain't IQ. Gets that camera, and yeah, Mike's on the hunt. He hears the Thatcher. Now Thatcher doesn't have breaching charges, I believe. He does have 3. But that's going to be a lot of noise, and he's going to make himself exposed. Here comes the peek. Cleans him up. Very well, very strong information game from Mike. Very well done. He knew from the dead camera, he heard the bullets. He saw that Jax was rotating towards this area, so he can kind of position himself in a way that he can kind of catch Jax from whichever angle he decided to come in. And he just had a very good angles, and Jax clearly did not see him. He fully exposed himself and was not prepared for that push. Alright, so we have a Jackal on offensive and a Capcan on defense here, so really switching up the 1v1 meta, if you will, between these two players. Let's take a look here at what our information drone game Central is going to be feeding us. Jax jumping in here. Or Jackal, excuse me. Jackal looking around here, doesn't see or hear anybody, so he's going to be checking upstairs. Going to find that it's going to be an armory site, and I don't know if he noticed that Capcan trap. He's going to see its Capcan, so he's going to be very kind of nervous, and he does see the traps, so he is aware that there are traps on the field, but I very much doubt he knows exactly where he can kind of, where to check these traps. Now, if he was a Twitch, it'd be a really good day, but today is not Twitch's day. And he's going to be setting up kind of standard, if you will, or no, he's actually, oh, I like this choice. I really like this choice from Jax here with having the options to kind of rotate and peek this angle if he so desires to. But Jax is going to be kind of clearing up the cameras, or Jackal, excuse me. Jackal's going to be clearing up these cameras. Now, he's going to see this. He does see it, Ooh. Aggressive peek out here from, yeah, aggressive peek out here from Jax. It should have worked. Caught a mid-reload too, but it almost looks like Mike was just kind of expecting it, and 5-1, a much more heavy in favor round here for Mikiayahu. So congratulations to Mike in that 5-1 victory. Let's get over to the players here. So we want to talk about that peek out.
Ghost dear.
If it makes you feel any better, I was recording the whole thing, streaming the whole thing, and it'll be going on the YouTube, so it'll be immortalized. If you want, I won't post these. I'll take that you're an Air fan as a yes, so thanks for the games, boys. I gotta head off.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even. I don't even know like if I played that good. I don't even know. I don't know what I did.
I think I just played like a jackass.
But that's what you said last time. Ghost, give me a third opinion here.
I mean, connection-wise, that when you picked Jax picked Thatcher and you were playing that information game, you
I
did
didn't
quite
pick
well.
Thatcher. I didn't pick Thatcher. I didn't have enough time to pick.
Boy.
I also couldn't find the fucking camera.
Yeah.
wanted to
I
go
would,
like
yeah,
you.
that he got.
I wanted
beat.
to go IQ. I was trying to hard counter his Valk pick that I
Mhm.
knew he was gonna do,
Mhm.
and I didn't pick him in time.
That was funny. I felt bad. I was literally about to apologize just before I killed you, because I'm like, he has no idea that I'm right here.
Yeah.
Fucking bitch.
Well, on that note, you guys have a great
On-
night. Thanks for the
On
games.
border two. On fucking
Yeah,
border.
thanks for ending my night on a good note, because, you know, trashy days at work do exist, so.
I feel that, fam. I feel that. Have a good night, guys.
You know what? At least you have that. At least I gave you something.
Exactly. Just like I took all of your dignity and love for this game away from you.